Diego si Immortal, VP.
Naku, lakad mo tatang, lakad mo tatang!
Normally.
Fan of. I think this hero excels with items, although it might get a kill here onto Bignum, especially thanks to some great blocks out from Munkushi. They need one more, and that will be first blood here for the Nature's Prophet.
You know, I'm not really sure. Munkushi has gone for both builds before.
Very true. Yeah, I just think it's Maelstrom's nice versus this team in general, right? Especially versus an Ench. You know, you don't get very many auto attacks versus her, so you'd like to proc some sort of effect. As top lane, they are going to get a kill onto Seema the Slayer. Dino does get a full stun here onto Pasha. It's only a level 1 stun though. So
Yeah, they can just do this again. Dino's already can trouble again. They go with the Acorn Shot, a little bit of vision here. They want to finish him off Heaven, chasing after him. Bushwhack available, but they don't have the mana for it, unfortunately.
They can't salve, though. That's the important part here. So this kill is guaranteed. Parni with one more little bonk there. Sorry, they make that just as easily extended into a full-out team fight. And
what
for
a
enemies,
cookie by Slayer.
Oh, not quite. Oh,
Okay,
come on,
it was a good
Abo.
cookie, though.
Terrible
It was a good
cookie by Slayer. No, it was not. The cookie was burnt in the oven. No good.
He forced the arena.
There was raisins in it.
Okay, raisins are fine on cookies. I don't understand.
What are you, grandfather?
I don't get the hate. The press kid, Petushara is gonna jump on him. There's a Chakram, Dream Coil broken immediately. Petushara's like, okay, I used my Chakram. I'm done. I'm out of damage, guys.
Yeah, but I think they could.
Which was okay too. But I did think it was an essay.
Have you seen any armlet?
Oh, Vignum. Wait, Bushwhack, and he's dead. No, it's been either Radiance or Battlefield. I haven't seen anything else. One guy went Armlet, Radiance, I guess. That would count.
Mid lane. In trouble.
Lena's dead.
Yeah,
that was
very
an easy one.
But Pasha lands just as easy as a spear, and the Dispose, still not enough lockdown for Aincrad. Oh, there it is, actually, the Dispose. And he is going to go down for that. Kill goes the way towards Munkushi, as Seema the Slayer will simply TP away. Petushara here, that Hooded Defiance buff, giving him a little bit of extra life, actually, as with the Maelstrom procs coming in.
They were unstoppable. Pasha tried to get the puck, but he failed. And you're right about the points with the items here, as Elk. The press kid is out of mana. He has a TP, but no mana to use it, actually. So he's just gonna die.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kill there, but Anch is gonna be able to walk it off as Petushara chases onto the high ground.
He wants this Marcy. We'll see, though. Whirling Death in a second. Immersion will die to the puck instead. Aincrad gets that kill. Mars is back alive. He lost the 5 for this. Not the worst thing. Stream Coil missed completely. Bignum is not going to die for this, but they stunned the Press Kid, and the Press Kid had no BKB, just walked in and could easily be disposed of. Not the push like this. You can open up the map a little bit. The Press Kid, what are you planning on?
He's going to let hit a stun.
Petushara is a difficult kill, though. Dispose stops the Timber Chain, but there's the arena used, and Immersion will die inside of it. Pasha might die as well, as the Mortimer's kisses start raining down here. Pasha will just die to Bignum's use of the Impetus. Where you have to wait for your whole team. Yeah, you know you're in the backseat. There's no Aegis on this Alchemist, so it's actually a kill that's possible. Thanks to the Dispose, they got enough damage. That was huge. Well done. Slayer in trouble himself. 2 kills going the way of Pari Parni.
I'm pretty
sure as well.
Yeah, Bignum in trouble.
Bignum will be the 3rd kill on this engagement.
I mean, that's got nothing to, that's not nothing major spoiler.
Munkushi got found, by the way. There's a basher. Petushara joining in. No mana, no need. Munkushi's dead. Not even going to try to BKB TP because he knows the basher.
Yep. I think this game twice, pardon, but once especially before he got his BKB off. They basically stunned him 100-0, but this time not so lucky as the smoke gank is going to find a good target. It's the Press Kid, who is going to turn with the Hex. There's the Andis from Aincrad, though, that keeps him alive. Marcy falls in the back line since the Press Kid still fighting. Aincrad, though, is going to turn the coil, locking down the Press Kid, and that is a kill on...
See, tries to spear Alk back, but Alk gets a BKB, and Pasha now regrets his choice. Luckily, his BKB will save him, but not so much Marcy, who's just going to be bashed to death. There's the arena finally used by Pasha as the BKB from the Alk ends. The Sprout used as well, but they can't really spin him to the arena. Because of that Sprout, Munkushi will TP in the middle of this. They might actually be able to stun him because the shard, Munkushi is dead. Whoops, indeed.
Yep. Yeah, he's been building for it. And it didn't look really convincing there. Not gonna lie.
No, there was a lot of... Oh, another missed spear there. Titan Vice now complete as well on Petushara, so there's going to be another threat for Pari Parni. An arena to protect these racks, doesn't work against the melee heroes. They actually broke the tree there, and that's going to render the Bushwhack useless. Slayer died for immersion. In exchange, they're gonna get a Mars here, and that's much more valuable as Alina finally BKs Bees. She's still leashed, level 25 on Puck, makes it hard for Depressed Kid to get away. And the Eve will protect the Alk as well. Immersion coming back in just to die. At least they break this Enchantress. They want the kill on Bignum, but they're not even gonna get that. In fact, Unstable Concoction sets up for the kill on the Lean instead, and Depressed Kid will fall. Call the GG. Mind Game's too strong here.
Mind Game is very strong there. Berserk Potion as well. Dino making himself a couple of cocktails towards the end of this game to celebrate. Mind Games will find a victory here in game number 1. But yeah, just...
It takes away the only weakness, which is this massive build-up he has when he opens up his arms. Bottom, Heaven. We have an Earthshock. I think he might just die here. Does he have a Bushwhack? He does not, so it's just hard for you to catch Zeus because you're mid-gas point, you're mid-cast on your stun. The Zeus completely stops it as well. We might see this here with a Cookie, but there's no mana actually for the Snapfire, so she's just gonna die. But yeah, I've seen this build a lot. I think adding to it. And he's gonna get the high damage on the bottom kill on Ursa.
Yeah, I was taking a look at what Pasha's got actually flying out. I was concerned it was the full Vanguard, but it isn't, since they fight top.
Okay, those cogs
builds here for the Scatter Blast, as Aincrad is scouted. He can Solar Guardian away. Well, now he can't, as he is caught here by the Bushwhack of Heaven. And Depressed Kid will be seeing him back up on Mount Olympus there.
It's Elysium,
yeah, I mean, it's like the same place, isn't it?
They're literally opposite from each other.
Oh,
Slayer caught here by the Bushwhack. We have the Hoof Stomp ready as well.
Oh.
The rotation from the Dawnbreaker, though, she wants to counter-initiate this. They do kill Heaven. Slayer will fall for this, however, as a Starbreaker hits Pasha. More rotations. Immersion joining them now. Aincrad trying to keep himself healthy, but hitting Pasha is not the best target for that, as the Depressed Kid has run out of mana. There's help from the Arcane Boots, enough for one little jump. And the Unstable Concoction plus the Overlord creep.
They did.
Push this tower.
They scouted all these TPs, though.
They did. Hook shot. Once again, everything for Bignum, but Bignum is happy to tank the initiation of this gank. Dinosauric is here as well. They're going to finish off Immersion, who was a little bit crazy with...
Might be in a bit of trouble. That's going to be a max cap impetus. That was a lot of HP.
Triangle, though.
Mid-lane.
Immersion. Yep. They kill Immersion first. Dinosauric did use the Enrage, though. He still has the Aegis. Actually, he just lost it.
You
just lost it.
Aegis.
He propped the Stampede. There's the help from Aincrad, though, trying to keep the Ursa alive. Mortimer gets 2. He's hitting the Centaur, though. He's gonna die hitting the Centaur. Pasha does fall. He's to Aincrad. As Petushara joins the fray. They go for the out. They want carry for carry, and they will fight Munkushi's blood. As Immersion dies as a freebie here. Depressed Kid trying to run away, but there's a Cookie here on the Lycan. Allows him to jump over for Depressed Kid, get that kill. Heaven won't be able to help him. It's gonna be a team wipe for Mind.
That'll reveal the smoke here, but it still is likely a kill here onto Petushara, especially with BKB active. A nice blink back, though, by Aincrad, as they do sacrifice here the Lycan to the gods. And they'll just let everyone else leave. Quite content there with getting the BK. Is momentarily about to be finished up, but it looks like Petushara is in the line of fire again for this smoke. Good blink in from Pasha, sets up for the Bushwhack. Sharpshooter being charged, looking for that magic number 2. Solar Guardian yet again is going to be enough for now, even with the Zeus ulti, as fighting is Petushara, even living thanks to the grace of the Vlad's lifesteal. He falls, but not before he takes 2 with him, but he does leave Aincrad high and dry, as he is going to be anchored there thanks to the Bushwhack and killed off by Depressed Kid. But here comes Bignum, and now even more importantly, the Ursa. Fuzzy Wuzzy fighting, trying to find Depressed Kid, who did jump into the trees and is eventually caught and killed.
Not the Alk game you're used to.
Yeah, it's not enough, and okay, that's Pasha. They find the kill onto Seema the Slayer. Okay, there it was. I was hunting for it. It was over in the triangle. Tier 2 Tower Siege, I believe with that, will be put on pause for now for Mind Games, as they also use the Fortify. Immersion's hiding out in the trees. Ancient Black Dragon coming back to party. And, well, that'll be the tower then. Not much they could do there with no heroes showing for the siege. Talent will go, and perhaps even they catch Immersion here.
They will, I think.
Yep. This is going to pay off here, Avo. Well, patience will pay off. The press kit is showing, and there they go. Zeus certainly not expecting this one, trying to avoid him. Cannot. The Goblin Love spits the Ancient Black Dragon at him, and they're even going to get the +1 kill as Pasha is stunned by the Solar Guardian. Immersion's up next as Petushara eats him alive with the Shapeshift active, and that is certainly a bottom pair of barracks. What up, Mukushi? What are you doing here?
See, he was healthy after Sioma, but Sioma played around the tree, and Sioma might actually survive this. No, one last hit here, but he wasted the whole BKE from Munkushi. Munkushi now wants to concoction, will try to turn around. The BKE will prevent this, and Munkushi will fall to the last hit here from the Ursa. Sioma literally kited him during the whole duration of the BKB. Just around that tree. This tree over here was what condemned Munkushi. That is wild.
GG. GG, well played. I love that move, actually, out from Mind Games. You expect those moves once the Megas are out and teams are turtling in their base, but this early on, I mean,